celiac disease or gluten sensitivity, but there are foods you can enjoy and stay gluten-free. Here with more is Candace Probst, the founder of Gluten-free Frenzy. It's so good to see you again. And it seems like this topic is just exploding. So many people suffering with celiac. What exactly is celiac again?
So celiac disease is an autoimmune disease where the body attacks itself, essentially, and gluten is toxic to the body, and when ingested, it causes damage to the intestinal lining, and you can't absorb your nutrients, so you really start declining quickly, infertility, depression, anxiety, cancer.
And with kids, they have a lot of stomach issues, right? They're just constantly miserable. I've heard from parents where they're always going to the bathroom, they don't want to go to school, they've got stomach aches, so it's a pretty serious issue.
Very serious, and the moods, the forgetfulness, all of those things are so tied into all of this. I mean, if you don't have nutrients, really, what does your body have?
And gluten, I know too, for a lot of kids, if they don't have celiac, if you just have the gluten sensitivity, that could be the source for a lot of your kids' issues that they're going through, not being able to focus and so forth. So what's your best advice when it comes to should we eliminate gluten altogether?
No, definitely not. I would say if you feel that you have the symptoms for celiac disease, some of those things we talked about, the digestive disorders and digestive problems, headaches, anxiety, depression, all of those things, or a few of those things, go and get tested. First, get your blood work done. They're going to see about the elevated levels. And then the gold standard is the intestinal biopsy.
Okay, for celiac.
For celiac. Now, for those who don't have it and their biopsy comes back normal, but they notice they have symptoms when they eat gluten, and when they take it away, it's fine. That is gluten sensitivity.
Okay. Now, you brought some things here, because I know there's a lot of foods that we have to think we're never going to see again, but there's some great alternatives.
It's amazing. We have wonderful nationwide and local bakeries and businesses, that are really helping us out. There's nothing you have to miss. The biggest thing is there's all these wonderful products, but to remember that your body's in such a healing mode, really stick to those fruits, vegetables, meat, really clean eating, and have these things sparingly.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a problem. We just dig right in. This is all you have to eat really clean. Are you okay with the things you can't have are corn? Right?
Well, we can't have gluten, which is a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye. Okay. So, and wheat, people think, oh, well, you can have white bread. No, because wheat still is in white bread.
Right.
So wheat, barley, rye, and oats can be contaminated as well.
And be careful of the restaurants you go to, too, that say they're gluten-free. You have to make sure there's no cross-contamination, right?
Yes, that is a huge issue, because just the tiniest amount of gluten can cause a reaction. Say they're throwing a pizza in the air, but they have gluten-free pizza. If they're not practicing their standards very carefully, just that little bit of flour on your pizza can cause a serious reaction.
And there's so much talk about gluten sensitivity and celiac disease, and the best part is there's so many resources out there for parents now, so thank you for providing all that now. There's so many ways that you can get more information and talk to others who are going through it. So thank you for that, Candace. So
you're welcome.
We're going to put all that information on our website. You can dial our hotline. We'll have it all there for you, so you kind of know where to turn to. Thank you again for being here this morning.
You're welcome.
Suzanne, I know with the way Chuck cooks, a lot of his foods probably are kind of wheat-free, right?
Exactly. There are a lot of them are healthy.